hopefully help anybody that's going to be in the console or even on the PC and show you just how severe cholera is. It's bad. I got it bad, but then you got it real bad. You puked and you're like, I'm done. If your guy would have puked again, you would have been dead. And we got some dirty meat to eat. Good. Excited. All right. So again, we're going over some cholera action. We're in 105. We're obviously mostly console players, right? PlayStation, Xbox. But PlayStation Xbox currently has version 104. We're on the PC playing version 105. This is most likely going to be the version that is submitted for Sony and Microsoft. So we thought we would show you just how bad cholera is. And you might be asking yourself, hey, Jade, Razor,
Why
what the
did you
heck is
do this?
cholera? Yeah, why would you do this? Razor almost died. We tried to give these two guys cholera, and Razor almost just left us just now.
Yeah.
So, hey, okay, you might be asking yourself, hey, what's cholera, dude? I got you on the old Google. An infectious and often fatal bacterial disease of the small intestines, typically contracted from infected water supplies, causing severe vomiting and diarrhea. Did you poop your pants?
Nah, I just vomited.
Dude, I like okay. So with the new update, it's supposed to stack. Sorry, I think my it might be super blown out because I have my my brightness turned up because it's nighttime.
It's all good.
But let me switch over to the patch notes real quick. Sorry, it's super white. The patch notes. Well, there's a fix here. It says it basically stacks over time. This is a fix that says color was only triggered vomiting once per session. So that was fixed. It's definitely multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the most important bit. Yeah, because Razor, I thought this would be a couple more minutes. Razor's like, I'm dying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it says they've added color has a chance to appear in water bottles and canteens when initially spawned. That means, do you have alcohol tincture? If you could drop on the floor,
Yes.
that'd be great, so we can kind
Okay.
of see what's what.
Yeah.
How's your health, by the way? This is our last victim. I mean, test subject that has cholera, and he's in the yellow, so
It's
he might
rare.
slip on us. Okay, so alcohol tincture, Razor. If you could drop your contaminated canteen, that would be great.
Did it drop or no? It went back on my belt. Hold on. There we go. That's for you.
So Razor had cholera, and if he drinks from it, he can also get his dirty mouth on there, and that can also give people cholera.
Mhm.
So you want to make sure that you're taking alcohol tincture. If Razor, if you want to do it, combine the two.
Yeah, I
So
got
you're
you.
gonna want to be picking up alcohol tincture or rubbing alcohol. I don't know what it's called, and you want to make sure you're cleaning it. Honestly, Dominion and I kind of came up with
There we
when you
go.
get any water source in the wild, just pour it out,
Yeah, pour it
right?
out. Make.
Because it's dangerous, dude. It's gonna get you.
All right, it's disinfected, so you could take your thing back. Your
Beautiful.
alcohol.
Yeah. Well, with the duct tape glitch and everything else, we're gonna want to be hanging on to a lot of different supplies for a lot of the times because things are just gonna get so trashed. And alcohol tin cure is gonna be a thing because believe me, you get cholera once
You're done.
and you will never want to
And
get it again.
honestly,
It's supposed to stack,
and
right?
honestly, yeah, when he's saying it stacks, we were literally at a stream drinking out of it, and we ran up here. It took us 5 minutes to run up here. 5 minutes. Okay. I came up to the house. I puked once, and my food and water went to instant red. So I almost just ate it like instantly. So things to do when you're about to eat it from cholera. Uh, Obviously, if you're gonna be thirsty, you're gonna have to eat. But apparently, you want to eat like little bites at a time and drink little sips at a
Oh
time of
yeah.
water so you don't die. That's what Dominion just told us. And he's like, no, don't eat a whole thing or you end up puking again because you can't hold it down. Because if you end up eating a full like tin of food or some type of food, a full meal, your guy will actually vomit it up, which will make your like health and your like food stats just instantly drop. So you got to be careful of that stuff and get rid of whatever infected container you have on your person. Drop it, know where you dropped it, and go find alcohol because we almost died before I could even start to talk about this. Like, I almost died.
Okay, you sick. I didn't think it would work that fast. They say it stacks, But
Jade,
like, you must have gotten a double
yeah,
dose of the cholera because you're like, I'm dead.
yeah, Jade's
Because look,
like,
Dominion's fine.
yeah, Jade's
I
like,
mean, he's not
oh
fine.
yeah, he's like, yeah. Jade's like, go ahead. We'll get some collar and we'll just show people what's up. I got it, dude. I almost died before we even talked about it. 5 minutes.
So this is more or less a warning for console players. Get ready for this because it's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, it's and it's not like before when you used to get like the little sickness icon next to your health and stuff, dude. It's
Yeah.
serious. Like, be ready for it. Make sure you get those med supplies because and let's think of how many instances you're gonna drink a water source. Say you're out in the middle of nowhere, you just raid a base, and then all of a sudden you're like, crap, I need water, and you take some of their water and drink it, and you get cholera. R.I.P. You're
Hey, what
done.
about? Can we do it to freshies?
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You're like, hey man, you need water. You slip them a little cholera.
Well, it's like real life, right? Biological warfare. What if you just ended up dropping a bunch of water canteens or something by somebody's base? And they're like, dude, somebody left food here, and they drink it, and all of
Oh
a sudden,
man,
there's so
cholera
many.
canteens. You're
Yeah,
nasty, and I like it.
yeah, dude.
Nasty boy.
I mean, it's
Oh,
like
that's awesome.
Indians and blankets, right? You seen?
That's terrible. So, the thing that's gonna solve this is tetracycline, because it talks about on the packaging. Let's see. Do I have my tetracycline? I do. We could drop that on the floor too.
Yeah, I got some on my person as well.
Actually, I'm gonna roll over it so we can see it. It says broad spectrum antibiotics used to treat bacterial infectious disease, not effective against viruses. You can find these in medical centers. And Razor, if you've got your eyes revive open, you can kind of show where medical centers are, and I
Yeah.
will show. They're mostly, you're going to see them all over the place, but I'm going to zoom back. We're sitting here at Orange and Chinaris. I'm going to pull back. And I tried to give these kind of purplish, pinkish H's all over the place. You're going to see them, or these little splats. These are going to be the places where you can find these medical supplies. As I said before, you really, really want to make sure that you know where these are at, know where you are, know where these medical centers are at, and stock up. Even if you don't need them, you will at some point, or your team will. And
Yeah.
you will really, I mean, you are not going to have time to go find supplies when you're that sick.
No, no. Have it on your
Not like
person,
razor
dude.
sick.
Yeah. Because literally 5 minutes and I was almost dead. So you can be out in the middle of nowhere. If you guys don't have meds, you're done. You will be done.
Ooh, my thirst temperature.
Is it going down?
Yeah. Should I drink some more water?
Yeah, let's see if we can get the sickness on the pan. I want to see if I can get it from you. We think there might be a glitch in this patch where if you've cured cholera one time, I don't think you can get it again. That's a theory. Because I've been drinking cesspool water for days and I have not gotten sick either. Or I should. Oh, there he goes. So
He's
that
gonna
gets
die.
worse. You're actually going to deplete more of your food and water the worse this is along. So
Mhm.
just that's
Ooh.
so gross.
Now what do you?
How
Now
mad
what?
are you now?
Now what do you at?
I lost half of my food and I drank enough to go back into the yellow, but I've got double arrows going down on my thirst. So let me try
Atta
drinking
boy.
some
Yeah.
Ready, put your dirty
terrible.
mouth all over that. Yeah, yeah. I want to see if I can get it too. Oh,
Oh.
dude, you're just going to
You're-
town, brother.
Oh,
Jeez.
I'm red food, yellow.
All right, hold still. Okay, so when you administer this to a person, yeah, hold still so it doesn't. You want to make sure you're doing this one time, and it's not going to be instant. You don't want to stack these. All it does is cancel out the effect of whatever it is you put in there. So if I gave him 2 tetracycline, I think it does nothing, and it's going to take a while for his character to metabolize that and then
Yeah.
fix it. So if you see the pill next to it, it's doing something. So don't give him anything else. No charcoal, no codeine,
Nothing. One pill.
Just let it simmer.
Mhm.
Ooh, I just lost a
Quarter health. Yeah. Welcome to the.
You're in the throes of death.
Welcome to the
Oh.
club.
uh, that's funny.
I need to try to eat something. Do I have anything?
Get you a
Here,
little
I'll get
pizza.
here. I'll put some food on the ground for you because I know you're gonna eat it. Here,
Oh, oh, my thirst and my food are both in the red.
here, take this canned food. You're gonna have to open it though. Here, take this too.
About to get server reset.
There you go. That's kind of gonna. Yeah, this is all gonna. Here, take this water bottle. There you go. Keep the water bottle. I don't want it anymore.
Yeah,
Okay.
make sure you put your dirty lips on there. So, a big warning for console players: get used to this gameplay loop and get those supplies, because dude, it's gonna kill you. I'm pretty sure the guy I looted yesterday died of cholera, because his gear was fine, and he just died fully geared, and I looted him like a madman.
Mm-hmm. I remember
Oh,
they didn't. They didn't just fix cholera. They fixed the salmonella as well.
Yeah, so salmonella is gonna wreck you. So cook your food, get
Yep.
used to it. It's gonna be a
Basically,
thing.
basically with the new patch, they are bringing they fixed the medical systems and the items, so diseases are more real, and then the items that you need that are required to cure those diseases are also in play. So get used to it. Not just a happy, friendly survival game anymore. It's like,
Was it ever?
yeah. Not only do you
How's your
gotta
color?
I still
look
got
at
it.
Yeah, and apparently Dominion said the longer you have cholera, I might need to hit him with another dose of the tetracycline to make sure he's clear.
I
We have
had
to
a
make sure what we're dropping, boys. We don't leave whatever's on the ground and try not to drop anything because we're almost on a server reset.
Okay.
It should still be here by the time we come back. Phew.
uh,
Definitely PlayStation, Xbox. Start stockpiling the tetracycline. 'Cause
yeah,
I don't think we're gonna get a wipe. And save your duct tape.
yeah,
Duct tape glitch no longer works either.
yep. So yeah, get used to it. Make sure you hit all your medical supply areas inside of every major city. Know where the medicine is. And for duct tape, make sure you guys are stockpiling it because let me tell you, when your shoes get shredded and you're out in the middle of nowhere with no duct tape or like a little tiny sliver left, you're gonna have to make choices.
This
Chris
stuff
says,
is
is it only chicken you can't eat raw? For this patch, it is everything. If you eat it raw, like any kind of meat or fat, you're gonna get sick. And salmonella is bad. Not as bad as cholera, but it's bad. And they stack over time.
And that's pretty much it for the meds, right?
I think so. Caliber says, wait, what do console players need to stock up on? Medical supplies and duct tape. The duct tape glitch no longer works. I know you already said that, but I'm just answering the
Yeah,
question.
get used to needing meds and duct tape all the time.
Yeah, because when this
also
update comes through, you're gonna still have your inventory in well, as long as there's no error, and
Yep.
then should be good. Sorry, go ahead, Dominion.
charcoal. If you have food poisoning, if you eat some charcoal tablets, it'll help balance it out.
Like gasoline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some of that. We'll try some of that in a minute.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can try because I know Razer audio in game is a little goofy, but we can still experiment with the whisper, yelling, and talking audio levels that are also coming in 105 for console. That'll be next. We'll just wait for through the restart. But that covers the cholera, man. The sickness. Some of the changes coming soon enough for us. Are you still sick?
And it'll be coming to a
Uh,
count so near you. Get used to it.
oh, it just cleared. It just cleared.
Nice.
Mine isn't
Saved
clear.
our man.
Mine
Wouldn't that be
didn't.
funny if it restarted and then he's sick again?